Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday, or happy Freya's Day. I have brought my cards out to do a tarot reading for the weekend. Or, yes, I'll also be filming my new moon readings for the upcoming eclipse on the 10th. Those will not be hosted on YouTube. They'll be hosted on Rumble, and if I can get my video editor to work properly, Odyssey as well. So let's do a quick 3 cards for this weekend. I'm going to try and go kind of quick. The wind is picking up intermittently, so we'll see how that goes. By the way, we are hardcore into retrograde season. Pluto, Saturn, and Mercury are all retrograde right now. Retrogrades are not a bad thing. I did talk about this briefly in my rune reading for the weekend, but I want to reiterate it because I know there's some people that don't watch both. So retrogrades are an opportunity for you to go back and reassess something to see what's not working, what isn't efficient, or what won't pan out for you come harvest. And that's funny, the hermit harvest. Come harvest, and to change things now while you can. It's an opportunity to slow down. It's an opportunity to go back to something that works. Also, what typically ends up happening, especially when Mercury goes retrograde, or Venus, especially when Venus goes retrograde, is that people or situations in your life that challenged you in the past that you may, wow, universe or spirit wants to see where you're at in those situations. They may come back and like slide into your DMs and just see like, hey, what's up? Want to go for a drink, or whatever the case may be. This happens a lot during retrogrades, and it's really just kind of seeing where you are, asking you to reassess. Are you really done with the situation? Have you learned this lesson? Do you need to go back over it? And I noticed that a card was flipped. This card didn't come out in a reading recently, so I don't know when and how this got flipped, but we have the Fool. The Fool has shown up to the reading. The Fool represents both the beginning and the end. It's 0. The journey through the major arcana is the Fool's journey, or the hero's journey, as he goes through, is sent on his quest, is challenged on his quest, meets the goddess, defeats the monster, is acknowledged and rewarded by the Father, tempted by the temptress. All of these steps comes back around, and honestly, you're never finished. You don't just go through the cycle once. You go through it again and again and again, and you could be on different stages, different states, or levels, you could say, of initiation, although there is no hierarchy. The foolish man is asking you to have some faith, to trust on the journey, to know that as long as you are following your path, no matter what happens, Spirit's got your back. It's a message to travel lightly, to let go of what doesn't what isn't going to help you on this journey. The dog is your instincts, your intuition. It's just talking about people coming back around, right? This is a message to trust your gut. If someone or a situation does come back around for you during retrograde season, trust your gut. Trust your, not your initial impulse, especially if there's a lot of emotion behind it, but trust what Spirit's trying to tell you. That's all I can really say about that. Okay. 3 cards just popped out. We have the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Princess of Swords reversed. Alright, there's our reading. There's some measure of tension, but creative tension. Some creative fire's been sparked. Could even very well be that there is somebody's ego is getting inflamed. With the 3 of Wands, it feels like you've really stepped into some path that really gets you going, something that really gets you up in the morning, something that helps you feel more fully who you are. Well, the Princess of Swords reversed is a subtle warning to remember to breathe and to slow down. There could be miscommunication this weekend. There could be missed communication this weekend. Communication breakdown. That's funny. Could even be that some of this communication snafu causes some I don't want to use the word fighting, but maybe fights. Like, one of these lines looks angry, the other one looks a little crazy. Could be even somebody's being dishonest or not straightforward or has weak boundaries or is not ready to stand up for what they believe in. The Princess of Swords is a combination of air and earth. I would say stone and air. Why? There's Medusa's head. So remember to slow down. Remember that fire fire requires oxygen to burn, right? Fuel, heat, oxygen. If you burn too quickly, too fast, you'll burn up all of the oxygen in the room, in the container, wherever, and the fire will go out. So if you wish to continue with whatever it is that is really making you feel alive right now, ensure that you're giving yourself the proper rest, that you're breathing, that you're slowing down enough, that you're being firm in your boundaries, that you're being honest with yourself and with others. Approach things with a beginner's mind this weekend. Don't walk into situations and trust everyone there blindly. That would be truly foolish. Be guarded with your time and your energy, but not so guarded that you push people away. But be decisive. The more you sit on the fence and waffle back and forth with whatever it is that you need to make decisions on, or with whatever decision you need to make, the more you can be fucked with and influenced and pushed to either side. So the more firm you are with that decision, the better. Well, don't stay in analysis paralysis. And know that without tension, without opposites, without polarities, we would have no electricity. We would have no spark. We would have no forward kinetic energy. So trust that a little bit of that is absolutely necessary for the creative process to happen at all. And have fun with it. Have a great weekend.